So my name's Susan Brown and I studied my Bachelor of Early Childhood at Deakin in 2010 and 11. So my current role, I'm managing the childcare centre which is located on the Deakin campus at Warrnambool, Sherwood Park Childcare Centre. I've now been in that role for 8 years and during my time at Sherwood Park, my main roles are overseeing the day-to-day operations of the service, including staffing arrangements, rostering, budgets, liaising with parents and collaborating with families. I also do work in the rooms and cover lunch breaks and things like that. My role has changed slightly in the last couple of years and we are now more looking at strategic approaches to the business and working more collaborative with other early years learning and development sectors across the community. My first experiences in the early years, I started as a work experience student when I finished school. That led on to being offered a traineeship in childcare. So I took that for 12 months and then went on and completed the diploma through a traineeship at with the same employer in Western Australia. That was done through South West TAFE. I then moved to Warrnambool in 2005 where I took up a position as group leader at one of the local services, and I did that for about 7 months before applying for the position that I'm currently in today as manager of Sherwood Park. Through my position this year working with Warrnambool City Council, I had the opportunity to use my Bachelor of Early Childhood and go and do a term secondment at a kinder, which was great, and now I've returned back to my role. There's many things that I enjoy about my current role, but the three that stand out to me currently would be the strong partnerships and working relationships we have with families and the children. It's an integral part of the quality of the service and it really motivates me on a daily basis. The second thing would be leading and working in partnership with a team to deliver the services that families want. And also the change. We've gone through so much change in the last sort of 5 years in the early years sector, and I think it's really freshened up the sector to be more motivating and beneficial for families, children and educators. There's still a long way to go and many more changes to come, but that definitely is something that I enjoy about my role. In my role, there's many skills that I do utilise, but the integral ones I feel are part of my role would be communication and understanding communication styles from different staff to how to communicate with our families, children, external and internal stakeholders, and adapting those where we need to. Leading on to that was be able to adapt to change with so many changes within our sector, being able to embrace them but also challenge them where you can. Delegating and negotiating with others is another one that I've learnt to use well in my role, because as a manager there are many tasks that you get through, but using the skills and the abilities of your team really reduces your workload. And the other one I would say would be my networking skills. Through my role as manager, we've got many associations and working groups that I'm currently involved with. Policy development is one of them. The Early Years Learning and Development Network is another one that I've joined as well, and is an integral part of keeping the networking up to see what's happening within our sector. My future goals at this stage would be I'd really enjoy and like the opportunity to go and work in a kinder and use my Bachelor of Early Childhood for that purpose. I'd also see and envisage myself maybe one day working in leadership roles within local government sectors or within regulatory authorities. If there's anything you want to do, that you can do it, but it's about finding who can support you along the way and having people around you that are going to bring you to your goals and help you achieve them and be there for the ups and downs and celebrate the highs and lows and also just embrace the learning that you go along with, because we never stop learning. So that would be my advice, and never give up.